Let's check out problem 8 from the Chapter 5 lab assignment. The first thing we need to do is graph the line. So we're going to click this icon, and to graph the line I need to pick this line tool. I'm going to come over here to my graph, and I am going to plot the first point 5, 0. So I'm going to come over here at 5, 0 and click, and that plots a point at 5, 0. Now I'm going to move over to the point -1 down to -5 and click that point. And what that does is it draws my line. So remember what I did first is I picked the line tool, clicked on my first point, clicked on my second point, and there is my graph. So let's check it. All right, we're good. Now let's work on finding the slope. That is not the correct answer, so let me clean that up. Okay, so the slope, we're going to use the formula. And the formula to calculate the slope between 2 points is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Let me pull up a board and show you how that's done. So I have the point 5, 0 and the point -1, -5, and I need to find the slope. So I've got the point 5, 0, -1, -5, and the slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And in your ordered pairs, the first value is your x1, y1 ordered pair, and then your next ordered pair is x2, y2. So I need to set that up in this formula. So I'm going to take y2, which is -5, minus y1, which is 0, over x2, which is -1, minus x1, which is 5. So all I'm doing is subtracting those values. -5 minus 0, -1 minus 5. Well, the numerator is a -5, and when I work on the denominator, -1 minus 5 is a -6. So our slope is 5 over 6. So let's go back to this one and let's type in our slope of 5 over 6. Check our answer. Very good. Now you also said you had a question on problem number 9. So let's go ahead and click the graph. Let's look at our ordered pairs. So I'm going to choose the line tool. Then I'll mark my first point, which is over 1 and up 2. And my next point is at 1, comma, -1. Okay, so there is my line. And actually, this is a vertical line. Excuse me, a vertical line. So I'm going to save my line and check it. Great. Now it wants me to find the slope. And a fact that we need to know is a vertical line has an undefined slope. So I would answer undefined slope for the vertical line. Let's check out our next question. Let's draw the line. So I'm going to pick up my line tool and I'm going to start at -4 up to 4, which would be that point. And then I have the point 1, -1. So -4 went up to 4, and +1 went down to 1. So there is my line. I'm going to check it. Okay, now I want the slope of that line, so I'm going to go back to my board and use these 2 points to find the slope. -4, 4, and 1, -1. -4, 4, and 1, -1. And we're to use the same formula. So my y2 would be -1 minus 4. It's my y2. My x2 would be 1 minus my x1, -4. Be careful with those signs. That's a double negative right there. So -1 minus 4, +1 minus a -4. Well, the numerator is a -5, and we get a +5 in the denominator, so our slope here is a -1. So let's go back. Let's put in our slope as a -1. Let's check our answer. We're good to go. And so that was question 8, 9, and 10. So let me go back to my recording, wherever it went, and end this recording. Right, I can't find it. Where did my recording stuff